Hello world, and welcome back to the exciting conclusion of the Mallory Hill two-man scramble. We are making our way over to the Caroline course, and if you recall from the last vlog, we finished Amelia at 1 under par. Before we get started, I wanted to thank Eric from the Hazel Rocket Golf YouTube channel for coming out to participate in this event. If you would, please like and subscribe his channel, as well as ours if you're not already subscribed. Eric will be putting out some other Villages content from his most recent trip, and I myself was a part of some of the filming, and as always, we had a great time. So without further ado, let's get after it. Here we are now on our 10th tee of the day. It's a par 4, playing 384 yards from the gold tees. Eric's got a driver. This one starts down the middle and heads a little left. It looks like it's not going to catch the bunker. Eric says it's a little short. I'm going to go ahead and go with the same club, a driver here, and try to get us down there. This is a monster shot, really nice. Down the middle, now turning with a bit of a draw. Going to take a nice hard bounce in the middle of the fairway.
Okay, yeah.
That last drive of mine gave us 269 yards total. This is 115 to the pin, and Eric's on a choke down 52 degree. This one is high in the air, now looking like it's a bit short. Ooh, it hits the trap. Okay, so we've got our work cut out for us here. This is the 50 degree from 115 gap wedge. On the way now, this is long, and this is going to be over the back. It's a little thin. This is no good. So Eric's ball was closer, but it was plugged in the lip of the bunker. So mine is over the back of the green, real thin here. We've got to do some scrambling here for our third. Up in the air now. This is going to be on the green. This is a good shot. We're at least dancing. This is the thickest rough on the course here. This is like more of a fescue. And I've got the blade opened up and I just chunk it. Wah, wah, wah. Now we've got a little work here from 24 feet to the hole to try and save par. Eric's going to do his best here. He's going to roll this up. We have it moving a little our left to right, and it just rolls out a little too much. I took note of the pace and tried to give it a better effort, but I rolled it even further past the pin. So now we've got a cleanup putt for bogey here. This is 6 feet to the hole. And Eric rolls it into the cup and in with authority. Well done. You're not expected to make bogey from the fairway, but that does happen. Now to the 11th tee, 378 yards, a par 4. This is a gorgeous looking hole. Eric's trying to take it over to the 150 pole with the driver. This one starts down the middle, now drawing a little bit over the 150 pole. Looking gorgeous, right in the middle of the fairway. Well done. I'm looking to hit a similar shot. We've got a similar target line, also trying to hit a draw. This driver starts a little further to the right, but is drawing a little bit harder. Turns out these balls are right next to each other in the fairway. Both drives were exquisite, but Eric's was a little bit better at 278, giving us 119 to the pin. That's a choke down pitching wedge on the way for him. This is high and a little right. It's going to miss the green just a touch here. I've got a gap wedge from 119. And this is gorgeous. This is just left of the flag now. Hits on the slope, rolls in toward the hole, and is 3 feet away from the cup. Well done, boys.
Wow.
Really just a formality. We're probably wasting time putting this. This is 3 feet to the hole for birdie. Eric gives it a little too much pace. It hits the lip and rolls out. So I've got to make a putt at this to clean up and give us a birdie. In the hole for birdie. Well done. Now over to the 12th tee. Par 3 is 165 to the center, 170 to the pin. The cover is 150, and this is a 7-iron. This one starts right of, moving a little right. It is going to catch the green and beyond, but it's kind of a long-range effort. This one here is also a 7-iron. This is well struck. This is toward the middle of the green, not quite drawing and turning over, but it's flushed, and we'll have a good look at birdie.
I think that'll work.
And when I say good look, I mean 18 feet up the hill with a right to lefter. It's our left to right as we look at it, but this is a really nice effort. Oh, and it just nudges the hole. He had his hand up early. He thought for sure that was going in the hole. And I have to say, I did as well. So I got a really good read. I'm just trying to match him and see if I can make the birdie since we're already tapped in with a par. Rolling it up to the cup, and oh, just couldn't get it to go, but that's well done. I mean, par's a good score.
You got it in?
We're in the hole with a par.
Okay.
Now, as we make our way to the 13th tee here, a par 4 playing 385 yards. It's calling for a little bit of a fade the way it sets you up. And this is well struck, although it is leaking now to the right, but that's the way the hole goes, and that's going to work out just fine. Yours truly with driver. Ooh, snap hook, low left. It is pretty long. It's in the other fairway for the other hole.
I think it's open over there too.
So from the tee box, this was a little deceptive, but it was actually a really good angle. That his last drive was 254, 130 to the pin, and that is pitching wedge on the way here. Looks like he got it a little thin, but it's going to be okay. Now, yours truly, same 130, same club, pitching wedge. This one's pulled left and a little bit just long. Not going to be good. We'll have to take Eric's ball. So Eric's ball gave us 30 feet above the hole. We've got a little downhiller here, and we're looking to roll this in, obviously, for birdie. You see it coming in from our left to right, or as we view it, our right to left. He put some really good pace on, went past the hole, so I'm going to try to adjust from what I saw, and see I slide it further out, but I just don't get the pace right. So unfortunately, I left it short. And that gives us a 2-putt opportunity. This one is 6 feet up the hill for par. Rolls it up. Oh, no. Just missed it. It wiggled over to the left. That's a tap-in bogey, but I still have 6 feet. I should be able to clean this up for par. Rolling it up, and I missed on the right side of the hole. Well, coming off bogey here, Amy missed getting Eric's tee shot, but he's right over by the cart path. This one's really interesting. I'm set up with driver on the par 5, 14th hole, 509 yards. And if you like Bubba Watson, you're going to love this. This ball starts right and is fading probably about 50 yards. This thing is only going to go about 200 and something yards, but it was all curve.
Yeah.
That should be center cut.
So after hitting the Bubba Watson boomerang, we've got 286 yards to the pin. There is some water and trouble up there. This is 3 hybrid for Eric. He gets this up in the air. It's going to be a little short, but it's going to cover and be on the other side, which is what we need. Now, this club is making its debut on the channel here. This is my PXG 3 hybrid, so in lieu of my 3 iron. And I hit this really well. This is now drawing toward the flag. This is great. This is going to be 50 yards short of the green, but in a really good spot.
Yeah. I hit it once on the range. I hit it once on the range.
What is it?
It's a PXG.
So 55 yards to be exact to the pin. The last shot was 235 yards. I'm going to have to keep that hybrid in the bag for sure. This is choke down 52 for Eric. This one is long over the left side, and I'm sorry that I walked into the frame there. I actually walked up to the green to take a look at this to see where I could land it, and I saw that there's a good amount of room on the left. This for me is the 56, trying to saw it off and control the spin. Hits left of and should be pretty good.
Trying to work it around and shallow.
So my shot gave us a 20-footer for birdie on the flat side of the hole. I think this is a really good look, or a really good chance. We've got it moving a little bit left to right, and Eric, he scares the cup. I thought that was in. That hit the edge and moved. So again, I got a really good read. This is one you think you can make after you see it, and I just tend to underpace it, and mine took the low line there instead of the high side. So we're going to go ahead and tap this in for a par. There you go. Now over to the 15th tee, par 4, playing 399 yards. I've convinced Eric to play a brand new premium ball. He is playing the ProV1x on this side. He's never played a brand new out of the sleeve ball before. This one he has crushed. This is right down the middle. It is long. It is down there. We are excited. I'm going to try to see if I can match this young whippersnapper here with my driver. I have crushed this one as well. This is down the middle, really long and really straight. And wait till you see these two drives.
Yeah, you can see it. So.
I hit mine 285 down the middle, but Eric bested me 295 total drive, 106 to the pin. He's got a choke down 52. This one's going at the flag now, a little long, and sit down there. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Now yours truly with the same 106, I've got a 50-degree gap wedge. This one starts left of the flag, now cutting over it, looking really good all over it, wanting it to sit, and it does. Both options look really good. After reviewing both putts, we looked at mine, and it looked like mine was a little bit better. So we've got 15 feet down the hill. This is going to be our right to left, or as we look at it, our left to right, and Eric just leaves it short. That thing was going in the hole for sure. But again, I got a really good read. Now all I have to do is match the stroke to the line and put it right in the hole for birdie. There we go.
Sweet, sweet.
The excellent teamwork continues as we step up to the 16th tee, par 4, playing 415 yards. Incidentally, someone on the tee ahead of us hit one of the palm trees and it was really loud. So trying not to do that. This driver starts left now, is cutting hard to the right. This is going to maybe catch the edge where the red stakes are. That was the first big whoopsie daisy. Now I'm looking at a very aggressive line over the last 3 palm trees there. And I'm going to start this with a draw. It is going hard over that line. This is going to be long and deep.
No, it's down there. It's over the hill. I saw it going.
Now here's the unfortunate part. We took this too deep on this line and didn't realize that there was a tree down here that was going to block us out. So this is 112 to the pin only, but there is nowhere to go but a punch out or a punch through. Eric hits his signature hosel rocket here into the penalty area, but we are able to find that one and play it potentially should we need to. Now I'm looking to now take the aggressive line, and I'm going to try to punch something through this very, very small window between the trees and see what I can do. And the face just shuts down on me, and this thing turns over, and it is terrible. We're in trouble. So Eric's ball was up within the penalty area. It's 63 yards to the pin, and he's got a choke down wedge here. This one is going to get on the green. Well done. That gives us an option. I'm going to try to be aggressive. I feel like this is going to be cutting, so I'm aimed left of so I can cut it toward the pin. This one does not cut. Stays out. It's a little short left. So we took Eric's ball as it was the best, just 14 feet to the hole here, and we could still save par. As we roll this up to the cup, just leave it on the low side, not enough speed. There's a good amount of break here. Eric taps it in for the bogey. All that's left for me to do is run it into the cup for par. Come on, get it there. You gotta get it there. I will not forget that tree next time, that's for sure. On to the penultimate hole, our 17th par 3 playing 164, 167 to the pin. Eric's on an 8-iron. This one starts left of now, doesn't really turn, just kind of stays straight. It's going to be on the left of, roughly 33 feet or so away. As I'm getting pretty tired here, I'm going to go to a 7-iron, see if I can swing a little easier, get it to the hole. This one starts right and is going right, hangs right. It's going to just miss the green. So we've got Eric's ball here 33 feet away from the hole. We've got it moving our left to right, or as we view it, our right to left. Eric rolls it down there and see it does. I just don't know if that final third moves as much as we thought. And so this was a little tricky read at this particular point. So I'm going to start it a little further right, and then mine actually stays out. You can see I missed by less, but there wasn't any break at the end there. That was kind of a misread. Eric now to clean up the 3-footer for par and misses it. Oof. Let's see if I can pick up my partner here with his 3-footer. Yep, no problem. In the hole for par. And we've now made it to our 18th and final hole. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Par 5, 502, driver. Eric hits this left. It looks like it's going to catch the trap on the left. So a little bit of a miss hit, but let's see if I can pick him up. 502 yard, par 5 to close. This driver is smacked down the middle there and cutting back toward the center. It doesn't go very far, but it's in play. It didn't go very far into that wind, but it was 250 total. That gives us 258 to the pin. Eric's got a 3 hybrid out. Hits it a little chunky, hangs it out to the right. It's going to come up short, but it's going to be fine. We can work with it from there.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Totally good. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 wood and try to rip it and see what I can do. Rippity doodah. This is a snap hook left. This is heading for the bulkhead clank. Wow. This one, I don't even think we found that one, to be honest with you. So thank goodness for Eric's shot here, which gave us 68 yards to the pin. The last one was only 191 since he hit it a little heavy. This is his 52 degree, and he gets this a little long and left of. And I noticed that and I thought, oh, well, I think he just thinned it. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I've got my 56 degree, 68 yards. I don't really have any worries at all. I'm throwing this at left of the flag, and this is long. What happened there? So I can't figure out what happened there, but I think this was my ball. 37 feet now to the hole for birdie. This is a long way away, and it is really quick. The greens have really dried out. You can see how far Eric rolled that past the pin. So now I got to play a little defense here because I got to keep it close if it doesn't go in, and that's exactly what I do. I just try to keep it close, which gives us a 7-footer now to close for par and a total even round. Yep, well done. Fist pumps all around.
All right, let's...
Time to head to the clubhouse for hydration. Well, that is going to conclude our 2-man scramble from Mallory Hills, playing the Amelia Caroline rotation. We had a little bit of everything in this round from the gold tees. Some big drives, some nice wedges, and a few good putts. I hope you found this round was entertaining. Please let us know what you think in the comments below. Additionally, if you have any questions for Eric, please feel free to post them in the comments as well. So until next time, we will see you on the course.